Hey, how y'all doing out there? I'm back with you with another video. Today I just want to talk about should you upgrade to the S21, the S21 Plus, or the S21 Ultra from the S10 Plus or the S20 Ultra. So I'm only going to be mentioning should you if you have the S10 Plus, should you upgrade to the S21, the 21 Plus, or the 21 Ultra? And if you have the S20 Ultra from last year, should you upgrade to the S21 Ultra? So this is basically how I feel, in my opinion. Nothing for somebody to get upset about, nothing for somebody to be sensitive about. It's just tech and we just talking, and I'm just basing this on my feelings and my opinion about this situation. All right? So let's get started. Now, of course, the S10 was released in 2019. Now, for the price, for what I saw it for right now, you can get it for $329 open box, $445 brand new, and $354 refurbished on eBay. All right. Now, when it comes to the S20 Ultra, when that phone was released last year, it was released at $1,400, which I thought was utterly ridiculous for that price. But now you can find it for $681 open box, $868 brand new, and $640 refurbished, and $589 pre-owned. All these prices I saw on eBay. On Amazon, price is a little higher. So if you want the best prices, I would, get it off eBay. Now, I would suggest if you wanted to get it, to do open box, because that's practically new, and $681 is not bad. Okay, brand new, you're gonna pay close to $900, if not over $900 after tax. Now, if you're the type of person that you're fine with refurbished, then you're looking at $640. Definitely, I would not do pre-owned because you don't know how the phone was used. So I would stay away from pre-owned. I would either refurbish, brand new, or open box. But my two that I would say the most would be open box or brand new. All right. Now with S20 Ultra, S21 Ultra, of course we know it's released this year at $1,200, but I did see it for $969 and $1,000 on Amazon. Okay. Now, if you're gonna go through your carrier, unless you get some kind of trade in, you're gonna be paying full price for it, which is $1,200. But if you have something to trade in and you go through Samsung, they usually have good trade-in deals on their devices, and you can get it for cheaper depending on what device you're trading in. So if you got a device that's really old, you might not get as much. But say if you had a device from last year, your trading value is going to be a lot higher. So, you do have options. Now, first thing, I want to give you 32 reasons not to upgrade to the not to upgrade from the S10 Plus to the S21, the S21 Plus, or the S21 Ultra. I'm going to give you 32 reasons why you should not upgrade from the S10 Plus to the S21 series, okay? First thing is the price. So you're going to pay considerably less money for the S10 Plus. And the S10 Plus is a flagship device, and it was a great device when it was released, okay? It really was. I had it for a short time. Only problem I had, the power button was way too high, and also the two cameras on the front. I just didn't like that pill cutout shape. I mean, you could get rid of it with through the software, but still, I just didn't like that look. Other than that, it was a great device. The speakers on it were phenomenal. So overall, I really liked the device a whole lot. All right. Now, with the S10, you're getting a 6.4-inch Quad HD Plus dynamic AMOLED display with HDR10 Plus, 522 pixels per square inch, 88.63% screen to body ratio. You're getting a Snapdragon 855, which is a fast processor. You're getting Gorilla Glass 6 on the front and the back with an aluminum frame. You're getting a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which this was the last flagship device Samsung produced that had a headphone jack. I don't know why they put it on the S10 Plus and took it off the Note 10 Plus. That baffles my mind. But if a headphone jack matters to you, then I would stick with your S10 Plus if that matters to you. Now, of course, I'm sorry I failed to mention this is the S20 Ultra that I have here on the table. I don't, longer have the S10 Plus, but I did have it for a while. All right, so let me continue. So you're getting the always-on display. These are all the things you're going to get with the S10 Plus if you're thinking about getting it, or that, if you already have it. This is what you already have. Always-on display. You're getting AKG headphones in the box, which you don't with the S21 Ultra or the S20 series at all, S21 series at all. You're getting 15-watt fast charge. You're getting a 15-watt fast charger in the box, which charges from 0 to 100 in an hour and 42 minutes. Your internal storage is 8 gigs of RAM. With the internal storage, you're getting 128 gigs of internal storage. Now, there are different variants. You can get a 128 gig variant, a 256 gig variant, or a 512 gig, or 1 terabyte. So you can actually find the S10 Plus at 1 terabyte of internal storage. Now, to me, they should have done that for the S20 Ultra and the S21 Ultra. If it's an Ultra, why? And then especially with the S21, them taking away micro SD card support, they definitely should have had a 1 terabyte model available as opposed to just 128, 256, and 512. Should have been a 1 terabyte model available, okay? Especially because, like I said, you took away the expandable memory. All right, let me continue. So with 8 gigs of RAM, you're getting 8 gigs of RAM with this, and you're getting 128, 256, or 512. If you go up to a terabyte, you get 12 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of internal storage, all right? Now, with the S10 Plus, you're getting dual stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos, and they sounded absolutely amazing, nice and loud, and a nice full stereo sound. You're also getting 32-bit audio, 32-bit audio tuned by AKG, NFC, link to Windows, live wallpapers and dynamic wallpapers, in-display ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, which when it was first released, it wasn't that good, but with some software updates, it was definitely a whole lot better. I mean, it was pretty much instant. Like, they did a good job with the software update that they pushed out for the fingerprint sensor on that device. Getting Samsung DeX, Samsung Pay, secure folder, edge panels, edge lighting, a 4,100 milliamp battery, which will easily get you through a full day, 15-watt fast wireless charging, 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging, fast wireless charging, IP68 water and dust resistance, Bluetooth 5.0, FM radio, Android 11, upgradable to Android 12 because Samsung extended it to 3 years of software updates. So you're also going to get Android 12. You should already have Android 11, but you're definitely going to get Android 12 as well. You're getting Face Unlock, expandable memory up to 512 gigabytes. So for those of you out there that, like me, that needs expandable memory, you're gonna get that with the S10 Plus, or if you already have it, you already know that. As opposed to the S21 series, which that's a feature they removed. And Samsung was always known for always giving you expandable memory. Now they decided to take that away. Now some people say, well, cloud storage. Listen, when it comes to Google and their cloud storage, they're about to eliminate high quality unlimited photos and videos now. In June, that's over with. So if you need more storage, Google's gonna make you pay for it. So with Samsung eliminating that, plus Google taking unlimited photos and videos away, you're gonna end up spending more money. So this was not a good idea, and everybody out there, you should be really complaining to Samsung to put that feature back on their future devices, honestly, because there was no reason for them to even remove that feature. That's a very, very popular feature, and it's extremely important to me, and that's basically a no-go for me, like a no-sell, like no expandable memory. I'm not interested in your device. I don't care what it looks like. All right? So that's important to me. Now, you're getting 2 selfie cameras, which I mentioned before, on the front, and you're getting triple cameras on the rear. And the phone takes very good photos and videos, very high quality, optical image stabilization, all that. Okay? Now, let me give you 31 reasons not to upgrade to the S21, the S21 Plus, or the S21 Ultra from the S20 Ultra, which I have here on this table. First, you're getting a 6.9-inch Quad HD Dynamic AMOLED HDR10 Plus display with a 120 hertz refresh rate. Okay, now I do know that the S21 Ultra does have also 120 hertz refresh rate, and now you can use it at its highest resolution, which is Quad HD. But if that's not the biggest deal to you, some people say they can't tell the difference between Full HD Plus and Quad HD Plus resolution. I can tell the difference. I don't have to look hard to tell the difference. I can tell. But Full HD Plus doesn't look bad. It still looks pretty phenomenal. So if that's not a big deal, 120 hertz at Full HD Plus is not going to be a problem for you. But if you're the type of person that you want Quad HD at its and 120 hertz, then you want to get the S21 Ultra. All right. Okay, now back to the S20 Ultra. You're also getting 511 PPIs. You're getting 89.9% screen to body ratio. So basically this phone has no bezels at all, and you have the little teeny camera cut out in the middle. So you're getting basically no bezels at all. I mean, the screen on this phone is phenomenal. Like, this is now my new favorite second device. It was the Mi 10 Pro 5G for a while, but the S20 Ultra has taken over because that display is just amazing to me. Thin bezels. You can use Quad HD resolution. The screen on it is just better than the Mi 10 Pro, and the speakers are awesome. I mean, and I love how big the device is. The Mi 10 Pro is not as big and wide as the S20 Ultra, so this definitely is taking over as my second favorite device. Okay, you're getting Gorilla Glass 6 on the front and the back with an aluminum frame, always on display, face unlock, dual stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos that sound absolutely amazing, AKG tuned USB Type-C headphones in the box, which is something you don't get with the S20 Ultra. Now, I know everybody don't care about getting headphones, but you should when you're paying $1,200 for the device plus tax. Okay, now if you're getting a good deal, you're getting $600-700 off, and you end up paying $500 for the device and $200 in accessories, then you can get the headphone. Okay, that's cool, but everybody don't have something to trade in, so you got to think about those people as well. All right, so I don't like the fact that for a $1,200 device, they can't put a set of headphones in the box, which they've always done with their previous devices. Now you're getting 32-bit audio, 25-watt super fast charger. I'm sorry, excuse me. So you're getting 32-bit audio. You're getting a 25-watt super fast charger in the box, unlike the S21 Ultra, which they give you no charger at all, which is, to me, unacceptable. Okay? Now, also the S21 Ultra, which I have here, is capable of 45-watt super fast charging. So you can get that brick, you can get a third-party 45-watt charger off of Amazon. I got one for like $15, and that thing charges super fast. I mean, I could fully charge this phone, which has a 5,000 milliamp battery. I can fully charge it in like 45 minutes. So the 45 super fast charger is the real deal, and it has that capability, unlike the S21 Ultra that does not. They took that capability away, so now you can only charge it up, use 25-watt super fast charger, and then you have to buy your own charger, which is unacceptable to me. You're getting a 5,000 milliamp battery. You're getting 15-watt fast wireless charging, 9-watt reverse wireless charging, unlike the S21 Ultra, where they reduced it down to 4.5 watts. Think about that. From 9 watts of reverse wireless charging on this, and reduced it down to 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you make it even slower? It was already slow. Now you're making it even slower. So that doesn't make sense to me. Now with this one, the S20 Ultra, you're getting 12 gigs of RAM. You can get 128 gigs, 256 gigs, or 512 gigs of internal storage. So there's 3 variants of this device. All right. You're getting edge lighting, edge panel, secure folder, Samsung DeX, Samsung Pay, ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, Snapdragon 865, which is, is not a slow. The phone is very, very fast and very, very smooth. The 888 Snapdragon 888 is probably going to be, you're probably not going to notice the difference with the speed, honestly. It might be 5% faster, but I don't think you're really gonna notice the difference, honestly, unless this phone was 3 years old. Then you might notice the difference, or 2 years old, but that's not a big deal. Snapdragon 865 is fast enough. I'm telling you, you're not gonna have an issue with the speed. NFC, link to Windows, IP68 water and dust resistance, live wallpapers, dynamic wallpapers, Bluetooth 5.1, FM radio, Android 11, upgradable to Android 13. So this phone is good for another 3 years. All right. Expandable memory, up to 1 TB, unlike the S21, which gives you no expandable memory. So think about that. Something they did not have to take away that they took away, and some people want to justify, well, they took $200 off the price. The phone is still $1,200. There are phones that I bought that were $220 that had expandable memory. I had a phone that I paid less than $200 had expandable memory. So don't use that they took $200 off as an excuse. That's nonsense. Okay, a complete nonsense. I just hate it when people will make any type of excuse to buy a phone. Like if other people think that they're being ripped off, and people that don't care and they'll just spend money blindly no matter how many things they take away and try to justify, well, they took a couple of $100 off the price, so it's okay. No, it's not okay. $1,200 is a lot of money for a device, and I don't think anybody should be paying over $1,000 for a device anyway, because they depreciate so quickly. If you just exercise some patience and wait, I'm telling you, within a month the price has already gone down. Like I just said, $900 and something already, and it's only been out, look, a little over a month. So these phones depreciate extremely fast. Save your money. If you really want it that bad, wait till the price goes down to a place where it's reasonable and doable for you, then purchase the device. But don't get it for $1,200. Like I said, or like I said, if you could do a trade-in and you get it for $500, then that's a good deal. If you feel as though you don't need a charger, you don't need headphones, and all this other stuff you don't need, then that's cool. That's you. But don't speak for other people. Only speak for yourself. All right. Now, when it comes to the cameras, you got a 40 megapixel wide selfie camera on the front, which the S21 Ultra only has a 10 megapixel. So this has a bigger sensor. Now, when it comes to the rear cameras, you got four. You got a 108 megapixel wide, a 48 megapixel periscope, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 3 megapixel time of flight depth sensor with optical image stabilization, 4 times optical zoom, and 10 times hybrid zoom. You're also getting 100 times space zoom. Now, the space zoom to me is a gimmick, because anything over, I think, over 20 times zoom doesn't produce a nice picture. So that's pretty much a gimmick. But it's kind of cool if you're not looking to take a picture, but you're just looking to zoom in on something. It might be cool to have, depending on the situation. All right, now it can shoot at 8K at 24 frames per second, and can also shoot in 4K at 60 frames per second on the front and the back, and at 1080p at 60 frames per second on the front and the back. All right, and you're also getting super steady video. All right, so those are the reasons why, if you have an S20 Ultra, there's no real reason, honestly, to upgrade to the S21 Ultra. And also, I gave you the reason why there's no need to upgrade from the S10 Plus to the S21 series at all, in my opinion. All right. Now, let's talk about the S21 Ultra, since that's the new big boy on the block. That's the one that everybody's talking about. It's the one that, that people are just blown away by, because it's such a beautifully designed device. And it's aesthetically, it is a beautiful device, and it has a beautiful design. I'm not going to hate. It does look good. I mean, when it comes to this phone design and that phone design, ain't no competition. That phone just looked much better with its overall design. But you put a case on this phone or any other phone, you're going to be fine with it. Honestly, you're going to be fine with it. Now, let me tell you the things that they improved upon with the S21 from the S20 Ultra. And there's not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Seriously. All right, you're getting a brighter display at 1500 nits, which, honestly, this gets bright enough outside you can see it easily. So you don't necessarily have to have a phone that gets, 1500 nits brightness. You just don't. Okay? Another difference with the S21 Ultra, you're getting Quad HD at 120 hertz resolution. With this one, you can only use 120 hertz at Full HD plus resolution. You're getting the Snapdragon 888. You're getting improved cameras, which of course that's the norm. Every year Samsung improves the cameras. This thing still takes phenomenal photos and videos in my opinion. The autofocus issue has been resolved with the last update Samsung put on this phone. I don't have any issues with autofocus at all. Now, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm only speaking for me. The cameras on this phone are phenomenal, the front and the back. So if you don't need the best cameras on the market, you don't need this. You don't need to get this phone just because of the cameras. Okay, you just don't. All right, now this is a new thing that was never on an S device. You have S Pen capability. Now, the only thing bad about that, you have to buy that separately. Now, my thinking is $1,200, you couldn't even put the S Pen in the box. I mean, seriously, $1,200. You make it S Pen capable, but then you won't even give me the S Pen. Now I got to pay for that too. So I got to shell out another $40 to $70. It's just ridiculous. And then if I want the S Pen where I could keep it with me without putting it in my pocket and losing it, I got to buy a case for it. So now that's going to cost me more money. So I have some place to store it since I can't store it inside the phone like you can the Note. Then on top of that, if I want the Bluetooth capability and the air gestures, I got to wait for the S Pen, the Pro, and that ain't even out yet. So you're going to produce this phone that can do all the stuff and you don't even have all the stuff ready when you release the phone. Doesn't make any sense to me. Of course, they made the fingerprint sensor bigger. They made it better, a little faster, more accurate. Of course, you're getting Gorilla Glass Victus. And let me just share with you the things that are missing from the S21 Ultra. You get no headphones, no charger, no expandable memory, no MST for Samsung Pay, which basically you could use your phone to use Samsung Pay on older terminals, not because everybody's terminals at these places are not all up to date. And with the MST, you can still use the Samsung Pay at older terminals. Now you can't. Okay, that's been taken away. No 45-watt charging capability. No increase in battery size, still 5,000 from last year. No increase with the fast charging speeds, so your phone doesn't charge any faster. Remember, it went from 45 watts down to 25 watts, okay? No increase in wireless charging speed, still at 15 watts. There's a decrease in reverse wireless charging from 9 watts to 4.5 watts. No increase in internal storage to 256, where it should have started at. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. For $1,200, it should have started at 512 gigs. And then if you wanted the 1 terabyte storage, you could buy that. And the only reason why I'm saying that because they took away expandable memory. So they should have doubled the internal storage to 512 as a starting point, and then 1 terabyte, pay $100 for that, or $150 for the 1 terabyte. I think I would have been okay with that. Seriously, I would have been okay with that. 512 of internal, I'm cool with that. Even though I still don't like the fact that you took away expandable memory, but I can live with that to start for the base starting point. Forget the 128, forget the 256, 512, and then a terabyte. All right? And no LED notification sensor and no case in the box. So, in my opinion, there is absolutely no reason if you have the S10 Plus to upgrade to the S21 series at all, or if you have the S20 Ultra to upgrade to the S21 Ultra. Okay? There's just I just don't think it's justified based on what you're getting. And then based on what you're losing. Like, you're getting less with the newer phone than you did with the older phone. It'll seem like now Samsung is just taking away more and more stuff, charging you more money and giving you less. So I'm disappointed. I don't like the direction they're going because they were always about a company that gave you, they gave you everything. They just gave you, bundles and bundles of features and, and think about this. When I be watching these unboxing videos on the S21 Ultra, I'm like, why call it an unboxing video when you're not unboxing anything except the phone? There's no unboxing experience anymore. It's gone. There's nothing in the box except the phone and the USB Type-C charger cable. That's it. There's nothing else in the box. So why call it an unboxing? You're not unboxing anything. I made the suggestion when I was looking at the video, you should change it to my first impressions. Forget, because there's no unboxing experience anymore. There's nothing in, there's no case, no charger, no headphones, nothing. You got paperwork in there that nobody's going to even read. So Samsung, I don't even know why you waste your time putting that in there. No microfiber cleaning cloth, no screen protector. I mean, there's nothing in the box except the phone. So I don't know what Samsung's doing. I don't like what they're doing. I'm disappointed. But if y'all want to spend y'all money, on these newer devices and they keep taking away things and it doesn't matter to you, you keep giving them your money, they're not going to change. It's just going to get worse. They're going to keep taking away even more things because they figure you guys are just going to settle, which is pretty unfortunate. So, that was my take on this. You can do whatever you want to do with your money. It's up to you, but I will not be buying any of Samsung's newer devices with all the stuff that's going on with them. I would get like the S20 Ultra because at least I can get it with headphones. I can get it with a charger, things like that. I'm cool with that. But anything else past that, I'm not interested. So that's just me. I believe in my money. I believe in getting value. And I believe the less people will buy these things. And if they just wouldn't tolerate this, Samsung would have to change it. But if you tolerate it and, I'm hearing that their pre-sale or pre-orders are higher than they were last year and all that, they're not going to change that. They're going to be like, oh, man, we can get away with this. We can just keep taking away stuff. And they just going to keep buying it. That's up to you. All right, so thank you for taking the time to view this content. I do appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you're staying safe. And God bless. Peace.